So, Kodo just had a weird dream, and we've discovered the 16th student, and then Kyoko in front of our bed, and then our knife is gone. So let's go see what happened.
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Where's everyone else? Really had me worried, you know what happened to you last night, right?
I mean...
Right after nighttime, we all went to get you. We were heading away to your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know, that actually happened. Nobody here would want to, you know? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet with everyone else. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Right, I'll meet you there. Gym? Why is everyone in the gym? Tired night?
Oh, hey, Makoto. What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You need to stay up all night. We used to like a baby. Just like he just said it. Since going, and then I noticed they formed a circle or something. What the? Right in front of them were the remains of Monaco.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's my...
Yeah, that's right. She's not in space.
Relax, there's no danger. What is this? What are you guys doing? How's that even possible? Seriously? What are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey,
well, I guess I'll handle this. Explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like it. Miyagi found this little full line around and we tore it apart. It doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance, and I found him here just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving? We were there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. Gathered up everyone as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move, or immediately initiated the disassembly process. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy, who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway. But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving? Thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause. So if he didn't break down,
other words,
maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? Maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who is that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. It's true, he says the same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. You need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements ensure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hold on to it, and it's not gonna do any more good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. Glued to Monokuma's remains, he just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been if I thought about it? Couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by the masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Oh, us? Did you hear anything we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead formula? Sorry. Besides, we're done this battle on Monokuma. What should we do now? And we have decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. We're going to live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You could be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go
all
with you.
clear.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down at this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. Sakura, if you can hear me, let me hear you. I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax, so let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? It's locked, as expected. So what do you want to do? Is it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but Rose, we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did you while we were
So
in there,
in
then
other
we'll just have to
words-
finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So we have to do it.
I mean,
If we're serious, we don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, but what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
Oh
good.
yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need now then, Toko. What time is it? It's probably 9.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable.
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Your time, Master.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. They took a ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying... Hey,
Yeah. Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
Maybe,
but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all No, I'm totally flabstaff. Fap sauce? Goes! Where'd that come from? Wait, did it say Jill? Where'd you come from? Well, hello, it's a wondiferous, murderiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Yeah!
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you saping imbecile, the pickaxe. Saping imbecile, oh, bastard. You wound me with your executive level barbs. Bushwash, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the
give it
pickaxe?
a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they
Not
switch.
possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery. Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. I know what are you talking about. Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpus. I said corpse. A corpse? That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. I found a corpse in the garden.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. I misclicked and skipped that, but whatever. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who isn't? Yeah, Kyoko definitely killed them. So that's why she gave us the letter right before, because she's gonna be punished. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, whatever that was. Now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. These cards are really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away, however. Be ever so careful, there's no telling what you might find. Find out. It's no way to tell what the mask covering is. The victim is a total mystery. One thing you do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? They wind up dead in here. Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood there's. Careful you don't touch it, you'll get some on. Be so cold. Who is it? I'm sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell? I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Then it could be. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time it was already too late. The next instant. There was a blinding light and a deafening moan. The body blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up.
Come on.
Then hurry up and put out the fire. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. Over half the body was on fire. Took aim and tossed the water. Hopefully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man?
What did
I
you say?
had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Compare it to a steak? I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body's dry, I really have no idea how we're going to find out who it was. Who isn't here right now.
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? That dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have reason to believe that it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But...
What? That corpse is a girl, right? It didn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to reading the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Oh wait, this is Makoto. I thought it was, yes, the hero. Huh? Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Home Speak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro the sixth one, watch out.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks he's the mastermind.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. That phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mikuro? She's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair, but if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly blow up and then die. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait. What? Aren't we forgetting something, you know? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forgot about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Yeah. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. You're not Kyoko after all. Something loose, buddy. It's a key? Is that...
So...
That's right, the key she stole is shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. You've seen it. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So you don't know that. Kodo, I'm going to give you a very important task, huh?
see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in
the
other
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your hand boy now? There are dorm rooms on the second floor? Oh, that's the second floor. Those are the stairs by the warehouse. Okay, let's give it a shot. Key isn't even close, which means key doesn't go to this room. Okay, let's give it a shot. It fits! And this is the key to the data center. Guess all that running, I have to go tell everyone else. So, you're back. How'd it go? I just found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now. Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center. But yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. Hey, so we open that door. There's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before. You're asking that question now. Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other
It's
words,
in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. You doing good?
Okay.
You fine. Not a guarantee. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. And weird, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It was under a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was looking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Who extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displays a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
so that's
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? This room is
it's all
the
clear.
Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. 'Cause the Mastermind was here, watching us. But I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it could only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuru Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. The Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master killed them himself. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it?
But
What if the Mastermind really is dead? That means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. Why has it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it? That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind. Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Could be inside. No luck. It was locked out. What if he used the key? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the key. Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen. I guess you're right. I stopped thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He was right. The Mastermind's gone. Bunch of computers. Nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force away? This way must have been using these monitors to monitor the network and alter ego. You may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Huh? There's a monthly membership? Wait a second. Why is there a camera in here? Wait. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna? It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Did someone see TV? Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. You talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's look. You're all stuff for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. You might get the reference, but what's he talking about? Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. If we're an idiot mastermind, you guys need to cut free from your regrets to the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? Huh? It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? Well, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? Huh? That's really weird. You're weird in every possible way, and not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna, so how is it showing the camera feed? Should try changing the channel. Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. On every channel, it's just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What? 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 Yeah, been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Yeah, me? Dead? Don't be friggin' stupid. You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. I'm alive again. Oh yeah, that's it, Flu. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. Be serious, we have to keep going. No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? You're still obsessed with getting out of here. How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. You're serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm proof from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind, but it connected the antenna, so isn't just showing us the surveillance feed. Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. Ugh, you're so stupid. Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. I called it! Oh, I called it! Yeah! My brain is huge. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times it says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found in hijacking the airwaves. Easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course! I heard it kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. The boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to do first, remember? Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
A body has been after a certain amount of time.
Huh? Class trial, do you mean? I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay? Okay. Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait!
What the hell? The idea was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of which all we were left with was despair. I don't know how long. I think it took everything I had just to keep myself. Well, I don't understand any of this. What's despair and entertainment? How was he still alive? Finally, we could get out of here. Plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial, which it means that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? That Makuru is the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition, and if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Makuru Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. They have it in like this. Maybe she has split personality just like Toko. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're going to have a that means the killer. That's right. Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Oh, well, you just said... I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm, so I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, I'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Could it really be Kyoko, or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. I just need to do what I always do. I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? That burns are making it. It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. So it's totally black. Those are the top half, and the body is wet. It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on. Since I only threw water on this part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half. There isn't, right? Oh, yeah, the body didn't get wet at all. The top half got sort of dumped a bucket, which means there's nothing strange about that, right? It's midsection. My jacket got torn right up. There's one little piece left. I need to re-look at it? Alright, well if that was everything. There's that knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was struck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. So the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Wait, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. The person in the mask was that attacked me last night. They were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because the attack that was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I... If this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. What is this? Birds, I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. Where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments. Okay. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The kid said to not touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. It was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember. So thank you, too. Which means that the body had been moved. Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So,
I'd like to hear your alibi. The alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Oh, well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime going to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
Right.
If the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Anyone without an alibi, that's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay. Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. The body was found, huh? Just look back at what I did this morning. As usual, once I got it there, the gym. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe. What time was it then? Now, Toko, what time is it? We left the gym just before. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Oh, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. Just to be sure. Comes Dusty. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here? It was not. The top is wet from the bottom right, but the other side is totally clean and completely dry. The other side, about that bothers me. There's one thing in here that concerns me. What about the chickens? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chickens, what happened to the 5th?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were? Of course, there were precisely 5 here, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. Huh? Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I didn't want to have the chickens disappear. The plant? Okay. Is that everything here? Okay. What about the control panel? It's the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers... Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place... Not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. There's somewhere I need to go to... Still need to find out more. That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? I can find out more about her. Maybe I can answer the question. Maybe I can get into her room. The key to her room. is in Byakuya's
It's all
hands.
clear now.
I will simply...
What?
Just
I don't have a choice. Hey, Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I would be happy to hear it later at the concert. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then really go with me? Sorry, I had my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should check out that one area. Red frame? Where would I have found a red frame? Where have I seen that red fragment? See, I think the thing about this game is that it's very non-handhold. It's very jarring because at points it's kind of handholdy, and at other points it just leaves you with like nothing. It feels like, which, you know, honestly, I just prefer consistency. Because when I'm expecting it to be handholdy, then my mind just kind of turns off, and I'm disappointed because I've been working it overtime. And then when I kind of like lay back, then my mind's not working on overtime, and I can't get it. So yeah, it's just kind of weird. Red frame. I don't think it'd be in the Coon Lab. You know what? I have seen it. The art room, perhaps? No. Rec room? No. Yeah. Okay, the classrooms don't appear to have been yielding any results. Fragment of a red frame, where would that have been? Well, let's check the other bits of the hall first. The library? The archives, maybe? No. I'll check the locker room, I guess. Because it looks like the thing of a picture, but where would a picture be? Jim? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, if it's not the podium, then I don't know. Red fragments. What would we have seen? Red fragments. I don't think the nurses. No. I thought maybe the red fragments would be part of it. What? So it's gotta be... I guess I'll just check, like, everywhere, I guess? Probably skipping over tons of stuff. Are there more EA handbooks? Maybe the secret? Maybe the secret room? Because I was gonna check the dressing room, but... Maybe the secret room? Oh, I should probably avoid going in and out. In and out that much. So where could it be? Maybe it's in the data center? The physics? Because I didn't check the physics, did I? Where's the other place I have to check? Music hall? No? Where? Guess I'll check the chem lab. Should I look closer at it again or something? It's back to normal. Sleep with Zaka. Okay, that was just the everything's back to normal. Head back up. Maybe there's like something. I'm genuinely at a loss. Is it like these classrooms? No, I already checked these, didn't I? Yeah. Maybe check the bio lab? Oh, that's correct. I didn't... Maybe... No, because I can't go to the dining hall. Where? I'm genuine. I genuinely don't know where. What haven't I checked? The art back room, maybe? I'm genuinely at a loss. No. Where would we find bits of red, of like a red frame? Sorry, I'm silent, but I genuinely... Yeah, I already checked this. I genuinely don't know where am I supposed to go. What am I missing? The AV room? Store? Why not? No, because usually he'd say like, I shouldn't leave. I think I already checked the first two classrooms, but I'll triple check just to be sure. What am I missing? I genuinely don't know, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I know for a fact I've checked all the rooms on the first floor. Also, I like how cleaning duty hasn't come up much either since the first case. I checked the pool, didn't I? Might as well double check. I don't remember if I did. I feel like I did. This locker? Nothing having to do with the case. I genuinely don't know where I've seen that. Maybe it'll give me a hint if I go and re-examine it? I'm gonna hate myself. As soon as I figure out what room it is, I'm gonna hate myself because it's gonna be like so stupidly obvious. I can't be sure, but I saw something a lot like them somewhere else. Do you guys have anything different? Front body exploded. There's a knife sticking out of the stomach.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big help. Yeah. So I'm not getting anything useful. The shed? Is there anything else? Like the lawnmower? No, wrong button. Maybe check the chickens again? When did the fifth one disappear? Sprinkler control panel. So the sprinklers, the body was here. Okay, so nothing. There's nothing more in the garden. So where is it? I was hoping it would tell me, but it's just a corner of a red frame. Where would a corner of a red frame be? Like the samurai armor? These lockers? I just don't know. I feel like I've checked everywhere. controls. I checked the chem lab. Did I check these classrooms? I feel like I did. I can't remember for sure. Am I just totally missing it? I know this is probably incredibly boring for you guys. All right, you know what? I'm gonna pause the episode here. And yeah, I'm gonna pause the episode here, and I'll resume when I actually find it. All right, guys, I'm back. So I'm incredibly stupid because I just assumed when I went into the room that the clue would be in. When I assumed I went into the room the clue would be in, Makoto would stop me before I could leave and be like, there's something I have to check out first. But no, I examined the broken Monokuma, and and then Makoto realized the bomb's not here, and that's what the fragment was of. I totally forgot about the bomb. So shout outs to Mackenzie, my friend. She I got into a voice call with her, and she Googled the answer for me because I don't want to Google this game since it's very plot heavy and I don't want any spoilers. So yeah, it was the bomb. So that's what blew up the body. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body's been updated. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Okay, so yeah. But also, hey, I figured out how I totally forgot how to pause episodes instead of just straight up ending them, which is why there's episode 15 and episode 15.5. Because I forgot you can just pause it. I'll definitely keep that in mind from now on. Should anything happen, Byakuya should be in the middle of his own investigation. Once he's done with the search, probably head back to the garden. I gotta go all the way back up there, man. Why does this school have to be so big, you know? So, yeah, I incredibly apologize. I not only forgot about the broken Monokuma being in the gym, but I also forgot about the bomb itself. And like what I was saying, sometimes it's completely hand-holdy and sometimes it isn't. And I was still expecting it to be slightly hand-holdy when it wasn't, so that was just my bad because it wasn't giving me anything, so then why would it tell me to leave? You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Kyoko walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him towards our dorms. Oh yeah, her room's right here. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key, slid the key, and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Interesting. So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. What? What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. It doesn't really surprise me. It's like a picture behind it doing something.
Certainly
What if it is a key? I think I might know. Really? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. Well, yeah, because that's where you said the public bathhouse things were. Alright, so then do I leave? Okay, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Okay.
What?
Wanted to come here, right? So what is it you want to do? I just thought we might find a clue that might help us.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Oh, I know! Here, Kyoko, give me something.
It's true.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets? That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Bed. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Makuru Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Makuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck in Headmaster's room. The key. God, you're so right. There was a key in blank. That's it. This must be the blank that Monica was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I have to pull myself. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Before entering middle school, much she and her family, she disappeared. Story of a young kidnapped quality. An intense international turned up no information she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received battle training of her own volition, but she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Ultimate Soldier and Mercenary Group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Oh, you recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from one island. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand here? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted in the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these regulations and rules. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey.
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Oh, misunderstanding, you're saying? That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16, then...
Mukuro is the sixth, the one they call Watch Out.
16th student. She's part of this school, so the one making all the regulations is... Why? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. We got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up in a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Well, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret.
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Ooh, okay, now that's all you get. Ah. Monokuma's account. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand. Tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scarred, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, which means Makuru was a student. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuru is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makuru is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Kuru's related case. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student, she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing gang. Kuru's the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come up to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation, but based on what I've changed my mind. Kuru isn't the culprit. We thought it was the mastermind's true identity, but if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So in other
Kuru
words,
giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Kuru isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Kuru and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. If that's really true, if Kuru, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Hold on, I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. We should find out if that key in the dojo really are.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Does go to one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the library, right? Well, I'll just try it. Okay. I took out the wooden lock key and inserted it. Oh, excuse me, the little lock is metal lock, eh? Excuse me. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong. Despite how thin they are, of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Sticks. Something else in the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case. It could possibly be involved. Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. The key to the locker wound up in the victim's room, or perhaps... Yeah, forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You need a missionary group? Is it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, so let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. He seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Here we go. Quickly return with the file in hand. What if, so going off my prediction that the robots are just the people, what if one of the people who's dead who's quote unquote dead is the mastermind? That's what I think. And I think there's one death. There's one death. If you think about it, this is a game about making sense, and there's one death in particular that's really different from all the others. Think about it. Everyone else has either killed or been killed. Like everyone else has either been punished for being a blackened or has killed, except for one person, and that one person was Junko. And we didn't really do much with Junko. Junko didn't really. There wasn't really much about her. Like Sayaka was the victim, and we were close to her because we knew her in middle schooler. Leon, we learned he was the blackened, and then everyone else had important bits in the plot. Mondo was had the bet with Taka, and then they grew close. Chihiro was the victim, and she had her whole thing of being actually a guy and trying to overcome that strength. Like, she kept apologizing for that. You know what I mean? Everyone else was really involved except for Junko. All we really know about her was that she just violated a regulation. And that's why, tinfoil hat time, I think that Junko is the mastermind. Talk to Byakuya. Is that not what I was doing?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are fierce combatant soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. These indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension with the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of... Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the board said something about where the name comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is... Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting? To show that they're a member, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? Got a tattoo? Could that mean... That means Ikasara was the victim, and if I were to guess, Kyoko killed them because they were about to kill Makoto.
Time is utterly silent, and it damages us anyway, so...
The time has come. All we can do now is try and...
That's right.
It seemed that way. Let's go. Alright, guys. I know. How many times have we started an episode staring at this, door? Alright. Well, this has been Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I believe this was 18, but I'm not gonna lie, that pause really messed with my sense of time. So we'll see you later.